Hello everyone, it's Liddy and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another kind of collective unboxing for you. I did one in the beginning of, or in the middle of May, I think. It should be out. I'm not sure when it's gone out, but I did one for kind of half the month because I had a lot of packages come in, and then I basically had like a lot, and the clips started to get really long. I think it was like get to like half an hour, so I decided to split kind of the collective hauls into two. So this is just kind of a collective haul still for the month of May at the moment, but yeah, just bringing in some packages so that the videos won't be too long. So yeah, I have a small package from Traveling Man, which I placed an order recently, and then just one from eBay over here. Basically, Traveling Man had some of the volumes that I really wanted. So there is like this new hardcover manhwa, which is a Chinese comic that came out, and I really wanted it. So I've heard many good things about it, so you'll see what is in here. But they also had some other stuff that I couldn't find on Sci-Fi, so I decided to place an order. And then I also had like a 10% discount code, so I ended up using that to get some of the things in here. And obviously, because they do free shipping on purchases over £60, I decided to place an order over £60. So I put a bunch of things in there that I really wanted, and yeah, I'll show you what I got. So I'll open this eBay parcel first and show you what's in here. Alright, amazing. So I ended up getting some stuff from, I think it was We Buy Books, and they had volume 5 of Tokyo Aliens on there, and it was like £6, which is really good for this volume. I think these kind of run around £10 or something retail price, like it's $12.99 US dollars, so I think it was around £10 in England, so £6 is really good. And this is basically a shonen action manga about aliens. There are aliens who kind of live amongst humans, and then there's this society or organization that kind of manages and monitors these aliens that are living amongst humans, because they have kind of like I guess it's like a visa. So these aliens have this type of visa that lets them stay on Earth, but obviously they have to be disguised as humans. But there's an organization that kind of monitors that, and yeah, this main character ends up getting kind of thrown into that kind of organization and world and becomes part of like this alien defense force basically. And yeah, it's really good. I really like it. What I can tell you though is the art style is really nice. I think this character is really good looking with the eye patch. But yeah, I really enjoyed the first volume and excited to continue with the next ones. And this one was so cheap, and it was the next one I needed to continue the series, so I decided to get it. And then also on We Buy Books, there is like buy one get 10% off, or buy two get 10% off. So I decided to find something else, and I found A Bride Story volume 8 on there for around £6 as well. So with the discount on both of these, they were like £12 for both, which is really good. And this one is a hardcover, and I personally read A Bride Story mostly online back in the day, and I loved it so much. I think I got up to volume 8 actually, because I got up to date with it on the scans, so there was like not a lot of updates. It was like chapter by chapter updates at the time. I think they've continued it up to volume 11, but I haven't been continuing with it because the chapters used to release so slowly that I kind of lost track. And then yeah, but I decided to start collecting this again because I did really enjoy it. Like Kaoru Mori's art style and storytelling is just really amazing. I want to show you. So here we go. Like, look at that. It's so stunningly detailed, absolutely beautiful. But this one kind of talks about a kind of tribe, a nomadic tribe, and they've kind of settled in this area, and it kind of focuses on multiple groups of people within that tribe and just some of the things that happen there. It's kind of like a slice of life story about this tribe, and there's a lot of things that go on there, and it's really good. There is like initially a bit of a strange like start, because it starts off with a lady who I think's in her mid-20s, which is quite old at the time for like not being married, and she ends up getting married or betrothed to an 8-year-old boy, I think it is. And it is a bit weird, but nothing weird actually happens. But it's kind of a norm in that society, obviously, where like people get married quite young. But it doesn't focus on that storyline much, but it focuses on just the elements of the tribe and just things that go on there and just their daily lives. And it's really good. I totally recommend it. Really liked it. And then on to the Traveling Man parcel. Alright, so you can see the first volume of the manhwa that I was talking about before. It is Link Click. It looks absolutely stunning. This is a Chinese comic basically, and I think it's so it's an adaptation of the original animated series. I've never actually watched the animated series, but I heard this is really good, and I know Landis on the Manga Dudette's Discord said it was one of her favorites, and she was really excited for this release. And it's actually really kind of sad because a lot of the people who pre-ordered a bunch of Aloha Comics' books was initially on a Kickstarter, so a lot of people backed the Kickstarter so that they would bring these comics, but then their Kickstarters have not even like arrived or not even shipped, whereas a lot of these books are already coming into print in stores. So like I've been able to get this already from Traveling Man, but a lot of people who did back the Kickstarter haven't even got their book, so that was quite bad. I feel like that was not handled very well, and if it was me as well backing up a Kickstarter and I never got my volumes and saw them in store for cheaper, I would be pretty annoyed. So yeah, it's really a shame that the way they did that, but this is in store. It was like $14.99 on Traveling Man, but I had the 10% discount code, so it was around £13. But it looks really good. I'm not really sure what it's about, but I've just heard many things about it, so of course I had to get it, and it is really stunning. Super excited to get into it. And then the next one is Magi Lumiere Magical Girls Inc. Because I've been reading so much magical girl manga recently, I saw this and I definitely thought I had to get it. It's kind of like a modern day magical girl story, and I think there's like a society of like magical girls or people who are training to become magical girls, I think, and then it's just about that. But it looks really good. It's a Viz 6, so it was a little bit more expensive, but it was around £7.50 on Traveling Man. But yeah, it should be fun and definitely a good read for Magical May. And then I got See You in My 19th Life Volume 2. I did pick up a bunch of manhwa so that I could kind of fill the £60 limit that you needed to get free shipping, and See You in My 19th Life was around £12.99 on Traveling Man, and obviously with the discount it's around 11 something, so pretty much similar price to Sci-Fi. Obviously Sci-Fi is a little bit cheaper if you use my 5% discount code, which is Lydie Reads, but because I needed to fill in some gaps to get the free shipping, I just decided to get a bunch from Traveling Man, and it ships really quick as well. Like I ordered this package like yesterday and it came today, which is insane. So yeah, this one is a manhwa. It's about a girl who basically has like multiple lives, and in her 18th life she got really close to this one guy, probably the guy on the cover, and then she ends up passing away, and then she gets reborn in her 19th life and tries to rekindle her love with the person that she met in her 18th life. But then obviously this guy is kind of recovering from the death of her in her 18th life, so it's a bit like confusing. But yeah, and then I got Children of the Whales volume 23. This one is the last volume I needed to complete Children of the Whales, so now that I have everything I can just binge read it. But I've heard many good things about this series, especially from Colleen's Manga Rex, I think that's her name. She told people that it was good, so yeah, and excited to read this one. And then we've got Not So Wicked Stepmom volume 3. This one was the one I needed as well to continue the series. I have not read this one yet, but I'm definitely going to try it in a manhwa read vlog. So yeah, but a lot of people enjoy this one and the covers are absolutely stunning. And then we got another manhwa. So the last one is My Gently Raised Bees Volume 6. I really enjoy this series and I'm excited to continue it. It looks really stunning. Honestly, like IG Press quality volumes are like really good. Like obviously they're all in full color as well, so it is a lot more expensive, but you kind of get what you pay for, I guess. Yeah, this was everything I got in this part of the video. I'll definitely be adding more clips to this video to show you what else comes in the mail. I do have a bunch of used volumes that I've been collecting that I think are slowly coming, so there'll definitely be more. And I'm also planning to make a sci-fi order at the end of this week, and hopefully that will ship for this video, and then I'll show you what I got. But really exciting. I've been back on the buying binge, as you can see. But yeah, I'm really excited to read all these series, and I've been reading a lot as well. I've actually read, it's only kind of the second week of May, and I've already read 60 volumes of manga this month, so it's been wild. I've never read that much in a long time, so I'm really happy. But yeah, buying as much as I'm reading this time for sure. But yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Hello everyone, it's another day and we have a bunch of packages. I actually got a bunch in one go, so I'm gonna unbox this. I think this is probably some of the last packages that I'm gonna get for a while, so this is probably everything I'll unbox, and then the next video will probably be another unboxing because I do have a cheeky sci-fi order that I did that should be coming at the end of May. So yeah, let's just unbox this. I got a package from Yam Press. I was so shocked to see another package from Yam Press, so I'm super excited about that. I've got some water books parcels and some vinted parcels, and then I've got a few Forbidden Planet volumes that I got that obviously I didn't film any shopping vlogs for them, because sometimes I just go in to have a look and then I don't have much time to actually film. So some of those are just some random pickups from Forbidden Planet. So yeah, let's get unboxing. So I'm going to start off with the Forbidden Planet parcels. So this one I got was The Summer You Were There, and I got this from my local Forbidden Planet. I got 3 Seven Seas volumes for a 3 for 2, so I decided to pick it up. This one is a GL series, and I heard it's a little bit more tragic, a little bit more angsty, yeah, something like that. And I found volume 4, which is one of the newest releases. It's not new, but it's the newest release of this one, so I decided to get it. I'm definitely going to read this series during Pride Month, and I can't wait. And then I got another GL, which was How Do I Turn My Best Friend Into My Girlfriend. I actually reviewed this series in a recent reading vlog that I posted at the start of this month, so definitely check that out. I'll link it somewhere, but yeah, a lot of my thoughts are on that video, so definitely check it out. And then another one that I also did a reading review of in that same video was The Condemned Villainess Goes Back in Time and Aims to Become the Ultimate Villain. So I really personally enjoyed this one, so definitely check out my thoughts on it in that video. And then one that wasn't actually from Forbidden Planet, but I had already opened because the packaging had already kind of open, so I wanted to check if it was okay, and it was I Didn't Mean to Fall in Love by Minta Suzumaru. This one is also 7 Seas, and I got it on Vinted for like £3, super cheap, in great condition. And this one is a BL series, and there is a Dudettes member called Kigs on there, and this is one of her absolute favorite BL series, so I had to get it, and I finally found it for a good price. So really excited to read this during Pride Month as well. And here is some of the Forbidden Planet volumes that I got. I went down to London for a work trip, and during my lunch break I went to Forbidden Planet and picked up some volumes. I was literally in there for max 15-20 minutes, and I literally just looked at the sales section, so I didn't pick up much, but let me show you what I got. So the first volume I got was Ascendance of a Bookworm. This one is part 1, volume 4. And it was $4.99. So I actually started reading this, and it was like, is this supposed to be scuffed? But it's a little bit dirty there. But I read the first volume and I thought it was okay. I wasn't in love with it as many people were initially when they were reading this, but I think it gets better as it goes along. So, and these volumes are really expensive. Like they're like $10.99 for quite thin volume. So $4.99 is a really good price. So I couldn't pass that up. And then I got Yono of the Dawn volume 41. This is obviously continuing my Yono Dawn collection. I still need to continue this series. I only read maybe like halfway through what's out at the moment, and of course I loved it, but I haven't continued it yet, so I definitely need to do a big Yono of the Dawn binge read soon. But this is a really great shoujo adventure action story with a hint of romance. And then I got Queen's Quality volume 18. I also have not continued reading that. No, I haven't even started reading this, but I recently got QQ Super volume 1, so I'm planning to do a huge binge read of all the volumes. And I heard you don't need to read QQ Super to read this story, but I heard that it does help with like the kind of story progression and just like the way the story is like woven together. It really helps to read QQ Super first. So I've been holding off reading it until I got QQ Super volume 1, and yeah, I was really happy that Blackwell's found like random stock of it and I was able to get it. But I saw volume 18. I needed Viz volume for the 3 for 2 anyway, so I picked this one up. And then I got Jujutsu Kaisen volume 22. I personally don't collect Jujutsu Kaisen, but my husband does. This is one of his all-time favorite series, ongoing series at the moment. And I saw 22, so I picked it up for him. And the last volume I got was Blue Box. This was volume 6 and it was $2.99 in the sale section. Super cheap. The only reason why it was $2.99 because it's damaged, but it's just like a little bit of scuffs on the top here, as you can see. But I feel like $2.99 is super cheap. So yeah, I picked it up. I'm not collecting this either. My husband is. He also hasn't started reading it yet, but I just got it for him because it's so cheap. And yeah, interesting. So that was the stuff I picked up for Food and Planet. Let me go on to my vinted parcels. And Suki is scratching something. Suki. Alright, let's open these. Alright, so we've got Full Moon Volume 7. Oh my goodness, like this volume is super yellow. It smells super musky. It's definitely a library copy, an ex-library copy, as you can see. But it's the 7th volume, and this was literally the only volume that I needed to collect my Full Moon collection. It is super old, but I can definitely live with it because this volume is really hard to find now. So I'm really happy to find it. Maho Panda on the Dudettes Discord actually sent me a DM telling me that someone was selling this and it was like £1 on Vinted. So that was amazing. I mean, in terms of Vinted, if you pay £1, then you have to kind of sell you kind of have to pay this protection fee, and then on top of that you have to pay shipping. So overall it was around like £4, but it's still pretty good for this volume, and I'm really glad that I can finish it. Like, it's super faded though, as you can see, but for the price I'm pretty happy to have this. And this is a very classic shoujo series. I really loved this series when I was growing up, so definitely good to have it in my collection. And I think this is Arina Tanemura's best work. I've read Sakura Hime, didn't enjoy that one, and I did like Gentleman's Alliance, but it's also very cheesy, and this one is really good. I also read like Phantom Thief Jean, that was okay as well. And sorry, Suki's Tale. Oh my gosh, Suki. And then we got this one. Alright, so we've got volume 1 and volume 2 of I Want to Be a Wall. This one is a really cute series. I heard a lot of people talking about it, and I heard this one has really good asexual representation, so I decided to get it, and it just looks really cute. I think the story is about a girl here who is asexual, and this guy here who is gay, so he likes men, and they're kind of like childhood friends, I think, and they've been set up since they were young, and they end up getting married, but it's fine because they both know about each other's situations. So she knows that he is gay, but they get together so that they can kind of, I guess, disguise themselves, and not have to reveal their true like sexualities. And she also is kind of like a fujoshi, so she ships male people together. So she just kind of imagines like her friends like encounters with this guy I think that he likes, and yeah, it's like apparently really cute. So I wanted to read this for Pride Month for asexual representation, and yeah, it just looks really cute. I heard it's really good anyway, so I'm excited to have it. And I found these 2 volumes on Vinted for super cheap. I think it was like £8 for both of these, so amazing. And they're both from Yen Press, so pricier volumes. Super happy to have these in my collection. All right, we got some water books parcels here. Let's open them up. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. So we got the case study of Vanitas volume 8. This one is really scuffed though, as you can see, and up here as well. So I'm surprised because this shouldn't be like such an old volume, but it's okay for the price I paid. I think I paid like £4, less than £4 for this. So this one is the author of the person who did Pandora Hearts. I have not read that, and I also haven't started reading this, but I've heard many good things about it, and I think it has like vampires in it. All right, next volume. Alright, so I got Man of Many Faces, which is a clamp volume. I found this volume on Water Books for super cheap. It was like £4. So obviously I nabbed it up. It was actually around 20 something pounds on the Water Books website, but then I found the Water Books seller on Abe Books and they had priced it at £4, so that's why I ended up nabbing it there. But it's really strange how like they sell things for different prices across different like retailers. It's very interesting. But yeah, this one is apparently quite like a cheesy clamp story, but it's gonna go in my clamp collection, which I am going to showcase to you soon, so look out for that video. And then some more over here. Ooh, this one looks really damaged actually. Okay, so this one is Gate 7, also by Clamp, but this is like the worst, one of the worst copies I have seen in a long time. It's like proper water damaged, really wavy. I'm definitely gonna speak to Wob about that because that looks kind of nasty. But this one is one of Clamp's, one of their really older works, but they never actually ended up finishing it, and there's only like 4 volumes, but it was like £3, so I picked it up. But yeah, not super happy with the quality, unfortunately. And then the last Water Books parcel. Alright, I got... Okay, I don't know what my luck is recently with Water Books parcels, but they're all really bad condition. This one is volume 18 and it's literally like ripped at the top. And yeah, it's just not the greatest quality volume. So yeah, that's really annoying. But I have been collecting this series. I haven't really continued reading it yet, but I saw this for cheap, so I got it. But I'm definitely gonna be probably not wanting to keep this because it looks really bad quality. But yeah, that is Kaguya-sama Love is War. And the last used parcel is from America. I ended up finding 2 volumes of one series, The Saint's Magic is Omnipotent or something like that. I found 2 of the volumes that I needed, that I had gaps within my collection, and they were really cheap. But they came from America, so they took quite a while. I think both of them were under £5, which is really good for those volumes. So yeah, let's open up. Alright, so I got 4 and 7 of the Saint's Magic Power is Omnipotent or Omnipotent. I don't really know forget what the right way to say it is. But yeah, they look really good, really good condition. I'm really happy with that. They have like a dot on there. I don't know why they do that. But I needed volume 4 and I had a gap of volume 7 as well. And I am saving this for Isekai month on the Manga Dudettes Discord. We're gonna have an Isekai month run by Kate Does Manga, and I'm gonna save it for that and binge read the series. Super excited about that, but she talks highly about this series, and so I've been collecting it. All right, so we've got our last package here from Yen Press. Thank you so much, Yen Press, for sending over packages as usual and letting me share with my audience new releases or some new manga that they might have not known of. So really, really thankful for that. Let's see what they've sent me. All right, so we got the package open. You can see a few things, and the first one, oh my god, oh my goodness, we got Perks of Being an S-Class Hero, and can you see it's like kind of sparkly, reflective on the title. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, I've been so looking forward to this coming out. The cover was stunning, and it's like pink, so obviously it's like looks amazing. And this one is full color. I actually think this might be an isekai, and it's basically, I think she gets, oh, maybe it's not an isekai. So I just read the blurb, and I think it's not an isekai, but it's got like magic and kind of like a skill system or something. But it looks really, really cute. I think Izy Press are doing really well in terms of printing all these manhwas that are coming out recently, and the quality of them are really great. So super happy to have this. Oh my goodness, super excited for that. And then the next one is Friday at the Atelier. I actually haven't really heard this story much at all or what it's about, but it is plastic wrapped, which is interesting. But this looks really fun. Oh, so basically there's this like female office worker who ends up collapsing on the street, and then she gets like a request from this artist to model for him, but then he wants her to model in nude but then be covered in fish. This is so weird. That sounds so strange, but that sounds really fun. I'm definitely excited to read this. I definitely want to try to read this soon, actually. It sounds really interesting. And then let's see what else we have. I'm gonna pick up this one. Oh, this one. So this one has a very weird title. She likes gays, but not me. But this one looks really interesting. I'm not sure what the themes are here, but the title is definitely intriguing, and I definitely want to know what it's about. But yeah, this one's that. Oh my god, I think I know what this one is. Oh my gosh. So this one we have is Tied to You. I was so looking forward to getting this because I think, is this the first BL series that Izy Press has printed? I think it is, because I know Seven Seas has been printing and Tokyo Pop have printed Korean BL manhwa, so this one is really exciting. I'm excited to try this one. I'm not really sure what it's about, but obviously I was gonna get it and support it once it released, because, you know, gotta support the manhwa and also it's BL. But yeah, super excited for this one. Let me have a peek. The art style is really cute though, from what I can tell. Super excited about this one. Oh my goodness. And then the last two we have is, oh, Sword Art Online Re-Aincrad. Don't know what that is, but I actually have never been into the Sword Art Online franchise. I never actually watched it when it was at the peak of its popularity, so I'm not sure if I can understand any of the things that happen in this one, but thankful for Yen Press for sending it over, and maybe I'll do a giveaway on this, as obviously I'm not a huge Sword Art Online fan, but that'll be really nice to do a giveaway to someone who is. And then we got, oh okay, so Bungo Stray Dogs official comic anthology Ray. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know this was out yet, and I don't really know exactly what story consists in this one, but as you know, I do have Bungo Stray Dogs. I haven't continued reading it past volume 4, but I did enjoy what I read, and I definitely need to read more. But it's nice to see that they're supporting a lot of these spin-offs, because I think I also own like a bunch of spin-offs for Bungo Stray Dogs already. There was like Bungo Stray Dogs Beast, there was Bungo Stray Dogs 1, and then there was like Bungo Stray Dogs Dead Apple, and then another story. So there's another one here. So that's a lot of different spin-offs for Bungo Stray Dogs. I know the fandom is really big, so that's what initially attracted me to the story, because of how excited the fan base was when I initially found out about it. But yeah, this one is interesting. I'll definitely see if I can read this once I finish the main story. So yeah, this is everything that Yen Press sent me. Super excited for all these and can't wait to get stuck in, especially the manhwas. So happy. Thank you so much again, IZ Press and Yen Press, for sending these over. So yeah, this was everything I got in this part of the haul today. I think I'll wrap up this video because I feel like there's already quite a lot in here, and yeah, I'm really happy to be able to share with you everything I got this month, and super excited about lots of the things that Yempress sent me, as well as all the used parcels. I was a little bit disappointed in the quality of used books in this particular clip. I think the quality of them were not so great. Like this one was pretty bad, and then like Gate 7 was a library copy, and then this one was also not great, and then also yeah, so like most of my web parcels this time hasn't come out really great, so a little bit disappointed, but it's okay. I'll definitely speak to them about some of these to see if I can get a little bit of compensation, because they advertise stuff as like very good and sometimes it just comes like really crap. So yeah, but overall really happy with everything I got, and excited for the things that I got in Traveling Man as well in the first part of the video, and all the manhwa I got this month. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, give a like, comment and subscribe. Got lots more manga content coming your way, and got lots of organization videos as well, and super excited to continue filming and growing throughout the year. So thank you so much for all your support and all the lovely comments that you give me in my videos. It really means a lot. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.